Sprinkles! Sprinkles! We're winning the fight, Sprinkles. I told you to believe in yourself. This is just in. Gary Gensler. Gary Guzzler. The semen demon himself. Pivoting towards AI. The first hint of words that they can't take it anymore. We are too redacted. We are too strong. We are too aggressive. There's too many poor people. We have the fluffy slippers. They have the golden crumpled slippers. Brown and crumpled and golden. They stand on their altars. The semen demon himself, he knows he kicked the hornet's nest with Hex and PulseChain community friends. We are not going down without a fight. SEC, the guzzler himself, has said that he's pivoting towards AI, artificial intelligence. Yes, this is my Microsoft Paint attempt at putting a robot on the guzzler's face. Don't let him near your bottles of milk. This man is going to go down. I'm telling you, he's going to go down. We shouldn't even know his name. He is not meant to be known, yet he is known. We know what they do. They are the puppet wing arm of JP Morgan and the bank. That's how they work. These are the cockroach guys. These are the guys they send to get hated. The big evil people, they stay in the background. Okay? Chair Gensler, the clown himself, he says AI, the most transformative technology of this generation. They are going to focus more on AI. It does not mean they have officially announced that they're backing off from crypto. They are not going to do that. Of course they're not. But this is an admission of where his mind is at. We are not going down without a fight. The Hex and PulseChain community is going to fight for the whole of crypto just like XRP did to embarrass these guys and girls and clown ducks. No one's going down without a fight. The crypto industry, they're going to stand together against fake DeFi Uniswap, the SEC, Securities and Exchange clowns. They are not going to go anywhere in this industry. Nowhere. The clown's getting defeated, okay? I want you to know that no matter what happens, friends, the more they try to take us down, the louder the communities get. We even got a petition here. Literally, this petition had 398 signatures in like 6 minutes, straight away. You may sign it if you wish. It takes 10 seconds, okay? Yes, I enjoyed putting this clown nose on him. Sir, they've noticed you're a clown. They are clowns. They're a joke. We know what they're doing. We know what they're doing. You see, they can do this in any other industry. The problem is, in the crypto industry, we're all poor. We're poor. All we have is our middens, our straight postures, and our little portfolios, and they're trying to take that away from us. Go take someone else's rights somewhere else. You shouldn't, but just leave us alone. Okay, we're going to win, friends. I'm telling you right now, we're going to win. And don't forget this. Uniswap Labs, they are starting to attack all of crypto and DeFi. They have to know that if they want to upset anybody, we're coming for their necks straight away. Straight away. We're going to make it. If they... Look, I'm telling you right now, friends. You look at the Bitcoin price. Yes, we're still around 29,000. But one day it's going to be higher. And then it's going to be the next bear market. And then the lizard man from BlackBerry, they're going to come for the Bitcoin bags. But I'm going to stand with the Bitcoin Maxi community and I'll say, yes, cheer it on. I'm here to defend you. Even though they attack all my bags now, it doesn't matter. We're all friends here. We're all fighting for the same thing, okay? We truly are. So, the Uniswap Lab team are being manipulated and groomed by the SEC. This is what they do. But the fact that we are fighting already means they're going to back down. You can't keep fighting all these people. They don't even have the resources. And don't forget, society crumbles if all the poor people revolt. They know this. They're also working with Metamask to do the evil bidding of the globalist state. That's what it is, friends. Globalist means these people who want to run everything, link all the countries together. That's what they do. This is how they think. That's how they think. They don't want individuality. All right? That's just the game. We're in the game. There's a boss. You got to level up. You got to get your cute little sword, your shield. You got to go on some quests. It's a game. It's a simulation. We know it. Don't forget Uniswap Labs, a cancerous tumor. I don't care what tech they make from here if they're going to take your rights all the way. For example, does it matter that you're allowed to wear whatever clothes you want or put whatever cologne you'd like on? Does it even matter if your hands are handcuffed behind your back? No, it doesn't matter. You see, putting this cool little tech means nothing if they cut off the first principle, the morals and ethics of what makes crypto special in the first place. Decentralization. It doesn't mean everything has to be decentralized, but it's the freedom of man, woman, duck to make it decentralized if they want. And also the freedom of them to congregate against things and make them centralized. It's the freedom to be able to do that. All right. Dead unicorns. Great, powerful image. You know what else is great, powerful? You. And you're liking and subscribing, pressing the bell button and all. I appreciate every single one of you. And I have Danny asking as well, should I be worried about my Metamask holdings? No, you don't have to worry. Metamask only don't let you use their expensive grift scam feature of swap. Metamask swap, the actual swap button. It charges you like an extra plus 1%. You shouldn't be using it anyway. So don't worry about it. Manually swap. You'll save so much money. It's 1% each way, man. After 10 trades, you've lost huge amount. You've literally lost, like it's about 0.8% each trade. Oh my gosh. After 10 trades, you've lost like 8% of your portfolio. Ridiculous that MetaMask can do this. Don't give them your money. So don't forget, you can store on MetaMask. It's fine. It's just access to the keys. It reads your keys. That's it. Just don't use it to swap. There's going to be better alternatives. There is a wallet out there. I haven't used it yet. Rabby. You can go and find some soon, friends. So don't forget, this is a show, friends. This is a show. I just want to remind you, in every crypto community, there's going to be religious priests, defenders of the tribe. I'm here to teach and inform you, right? We are all the same. It's a great learning experience. That's why I share it with you, okay? Bitcoin maxis, they will gather around the temple courtyard and profess their superiority on the ETH Bitcoin chart. They will say, aha, Bitcoin is better because Ethereum is a pre-mined scam. Vitalik is a dumper. They will say all these things. Instead of Ethereum, they'll call it WEF-Ethereum, W-E-F-Ethereum, so World Economic Forum Ethereum. They'll make these jokes. They'll say staking is impure and all this stuff. And I enjoy it. I enjoy the language. I want to see who wins. I want to see what makes a great community. Other people have taken sides. I don't take sides. I'm an observer. Why? Because I'm here to gather information. I'm an outsider like you, man. If I don't learn, who's going to learn for us? I want to know why things are great when they're great. Enjoy the show, friends. Don't take it too seriously. So I have this Bitcoin Maxi. The number one perp coin has now lost 60% of its value versus Bitcoin since the all-time high of July 2017. Boom. Ethereum continues to lose value to Bitcoin for 331 days. I love this, friends. I love saying this so much, you know, because these people, it's very funny to see because when the chart starts going up, they disappear, they lose their minds. But they did it to themselves. What? Like, no one's telling you to post this. You're setting yourself up for disaster, friends. They're literally, what he's doing is, he's basically saying, this is the ETH BTC chart, okay? You see this? He's basically saying this thing's never going to go up. Look, Ethereum's got better tokenomics. Ethereum is being burned. Ethereum, we love the Ponzi's and the casinos and the fluffy slippers and the alligator wrestling. We love all of that together. And yes, we eat cucumbers from time to time. This is going to go up, man. Most likely it's going to go up. It just makes sense. Ethereum's got a better unit bias and you get yield and smart contracts and the burning. Why you do this to yourself? Maybe it's just for the religious priest effect. Maybe he just knows, hey, I'm just going to, you know, drum up publicity and friendship, right? And look at these comments at the bottom. But sir, it's ultrasound money. We're just a bunch of dudes on the internet arguing while pretending that this thing isn't one whole giant financial casino, friends. So don't ever lose sight of that. And see, because the Bitcoin community, friends, they don't have smart contracts. They don't have anything sexy to do. They don't have yield, DEXs. They don't have any of the great inventions like Uniswap. Yes, Uniswap is a great invention. Okay, just because Uniswap Labs are corrupt doesn't mean Uniswap isn't one of the greatest tech inventions ever. Okay, so because Bitcoin doesn't have any of that, they're getting bored. All right, you know this. Going to the Bitcoin community, look, I'll give you 3 cookies if you can last longer than 6 days there. You will lose your mind with how boring it is. It's a very boring community now. They have Bitcoin lawyers, right? Like now you've hit the plot. They're like, wow, you've ran out of all ideas. You got to go to lawyers, okay? And what these guys do, shout out to all of them, very smart individual people. They spend all their time talking about government regulation, securities laws, litigation, and like different countries and their rules around the Bitcoin mining or electricity fees. All these just stuff that will make you yawn over and over again. I can't believe they do this, but they do because they got nothing else. They got nothing else. That's why that's not capturing the new people, the new breed, right? What do the new people want? You already know. We want to gamble. We want yield. We want excitement. We want to see altcoins flushing up and down. We want to see JPEGs come. We want to see some cool stuff, man. We want to see some innovation. We want to see liquid staking diarrhea. Yes, even though it's not the best, and I'm telling you, it's not optimal to get into them. LSDs, I'm telling you, we need them anyway. It's a great use case. We want all of them. We love seeing them. But Bitcoin Maxis, instead of taking that approach because they can't do smart contracts on Bitcoin, what they will say is they'll then call you a sinner for wanting it. And I'm not making this up. They'll tell you, they'll say the need for yield is an impure fiat system, disgusting sin. I'm not making this up, friends. Not making this up. They do say that. It's so comical you won't believe it. I'm like, what? Because I want my number to go up of the quantity, right? That makes me a sinner. Let me tell you something. Have you ever heard of a thing on earth called a tree? Do you ever know that, right? Have you seen this before, friends? You know, a tree sometimes can grow an apple, right? And if you plant more trees, you can get more apples out of the tree, friends, right? You might even say that apples are the yield that you get from the trees. Oh my gosh, impure. It's all a game, friends, don't worry. Speaking of it being a game, Gary Gensler, the semen demon himself, he says right here, in here.
Or not what would be called securities, even in the US, Canada, and Taiwan, the 3 jurisdictions that follow.
He said here, 3/4 of the crypto market are not ICOs. They are not securities. They are commodities. He said this before he became the head clown. Okay? Hex, Pulse X. Open and shut case. Okay? How come this guy is saying one thing and then doing the other, right? This doesn't hold up in court, friends. I'm telling you right now. Even though, yes, technically, there's a lot of things that could have gone wrong. I know that. But they're not playing fair. Why should we play fair? Okay? You got to crush them when they come your way. You show no mercy. They're making our bags go down, okay? We're not showing any mercy. They literally made $2.5 billion valuation drop from the Richard Heart ecosystem, PulseX Hex. $2.5 billion. Yes, the joke is it lost $40 billion without them. But they don't know that, okay? It doesn't matter. $2 billion's a big number. You pointed at them. Friends, that's why a lot of people, like, you love Roger me because I'm realistic, okay? Like, the truth is, I know people don't want to hear it, but we lost $40 billion before this clown came in, okay? And then we lost like 2 after, and now we're all blaming it on him, which is good. That's what you want. If you want to win, you got to be loyal. You have to be strong. That's what we are. The whole crypto industry banding together against these frauds, all right? These clowns belong on the surface. They don't belong with their collared shirts here saying, oh, yeah, security, not security. Get out. And I'm going to like my own comment here because I know people get upset when I do that. You know, just remember, friends, at the end of the day, there are no certainties, okay? All we can do is just try to read information and say, well, are we along the trend or is the trend kind of changed? That's all we can do. So that's why I'm telling you, if you buy any crypto expecting profit in less than 24 months, you have to take responsibility for your own actions. Of course, yes, 99% of us, they know this, right? 1%, they want to cry. That's fine, okay? There's always going to be weak people, right? There's always the people at the back of the line. They don't want to move. They don't want to do anything. They're on board and then things go wrong and then they quit. They're always going to be these people, okay? They're never going to make it. So we already know this, right? If you're angry at yourself for capitulating and being a little cuck, right? Uniswap is hiring right now, okay? You could always go join them. Our view's always long-term. And I promise you this, friends. There is nothing wrong with selling. If you have to get out, it's okay, get out. My messaging is for the other 98% of people who are holding any of their bags. It doesn't have to be any of these. You could be in Ethereum. You could be in Bitcoin. You can be in Chainlink. You can be in Doge, SHIB. You can be in XRP, Cardano, BNB. Doesn't matter what it is. Every single community has these same characters that come in and they give up in the short term and they blame everybody. Every single community. Every single one. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter how big the valuation is or small. That's why I share with you all these stories to share with you. Oh, wow, it's the same game. It's literally the same game. We're just changing the players. You're changing the color scheme. Go, oh, the Bitcoin Maxis they're rounding up in the Bitcoin Maxi courtyard. And the Ethereum dudes, they're on a Discord somewhere. And then the XRP dudes are in an office somewhere. It's the same game. You're just changing the setting. You're changing a few of the tweakings here and there. But it's the same game. Don't forget, these clowns, right? These clowns honk honk for their little noses. Look at this picture. I made this picture for you, okay? So this is the truth. So if you're new to the ecosystem, welcome, friends. Please keep your posture straight over there. These are the Richard Heart victims, right? There is not one single Richard Heart victim. There are 200,000 of us pissed off at the price, but there are no victims, okay? You can be pissed off at the price of anything. We are pissed off, yes. Yes, all right, we can see it, friends. We can see the prices are down. We can see, yes, I know Bitcoin has recovered, but guess what? Bitcoin never went near 100K. It embarrassed everybody. Everything embarrassed everybody. The total altcoin index is still down. Yes, this is the Hex EX chart. Everything's still down. PulseX is 80% below day one sacrifice. We can see all these. I'm not telling you to feel good. You're meant to feel bad. I'm just telling you we're not victims. We're not victims. We are players in the game at this point. But look at the actual victims up here. Uniswap founder, fake DeFi, okay? Gary Gensler, Seaman Demon, SBF, Cucumber Enjoy, and Soy Drinker, running the Ponzi. Okay, all of these people working counter to DeFi, counter. So there are FTX victims, Celsius victims, Luna victims, Voyager, BlockFi, all of these unregulated. Too late. There was Sir Michael Saylor shilling the chop. Right, when you shield the top on leverage, that means you get forced out, okay? So, of course, I like Michael Saylor. He's a very smart, intelligent person, good to listen to. But think about this. He came to try kick the crypto industry down when the SEC was coming. He came to try kick everybody down. Don't forget, friends, I want to let you know something. Don't believe their lies. I've got a buy Bitcoin sign up, okay? I love Bitcoin. Bitcoin is fantastic. But let me tell you the truth. The truth is that Bitcoin doesn't go up like it used to. So the players coming in now, they are now trying to do sophisticated, light versions of leverage. And it's dangerous. But that's what happens in a mature market. Everybody's got to leverage in bonds. Everybody's going to leverage in the S&P 500. All the big players got to use leverage. The Bitcoin community is in denial. They're in a state of denial because they see themselves as like, we're meant to be, we're like a 30K Bitcoin. They think we're going to literally up here. They think we're going to 1 million, okay? They think the target's up here. So that's a long way away, right? So they're in a denial phase. They're upset. Why? Because they're noticing you can't make any gains at all unless you do leverage in Bitcoin now. Because they know the thing's slowing down. They know deep down. Now, they won't admit it, but they know deep within their soul, something's telling them it's slowing down. So to make up for the lost gains, you got to do leverage. That's why you're going to hear and see more Bitcoin Maxis talking about sign up to Bybit, right? Plan B, signing everybody to Bybit. Everybody, oh, come do options, come do this, come do that. Come sign up to centralized exchanges. Come give your passport over, give your KYC over. You can be banned, right? You're coming in trading on their in-house market making systems. Ethereum built a better transferable, transparent system for everybody. And Bitcoin Maxis are just going to ignore it. So it's the same game, friends. But you look at this with a sense of awe because Bitcoin only got here because it won. See, if you are holding any bags here, you want to get to the point where you're 10 years old and you don't move enough, so everybody has to do leverage in you. Because that means you survived and your bags have pumped to the moon. The people who bought Bitcoin at $300, they don't care that Bitcoin doesn't move too much at 30,000 because they're in at $300. Okay? They're up huge. What about if you're in at 30,000? What if you're in at 20,000? Well, you need Bitcoin to go to like 600K, don't you? What if it doesn't? What if it stops at 80 and BlackBerry scam us down, Trojan horse? Now you're in a pickle. So you want to be in the coins early. Network effects, starting user base. How many people in the network? You already know all this, okay? So look at all the Richard Heart victims. No one. Look what they're trying to let go by. So the Hex and PulseChain community, they're not going to let this thing go silent in the night, okay? These people have messed with the wrong community, okay? I actually feel sorry for them for what they're about to go through unless they do continue with their words and they go back to pivoting to AI, okay? So yeah, you can go pivot to AI. And for the Hex PulseChain community, interesting to think about. My thoughts, friends, just mine. Whether Richard Heart fights the SEC or whether he pays a fine, I don't think it matters too much at this point at all. All right, it's not a big thing. It doesn't matter. The damage is done. The weak hands are out. The strong hands are in. OKEx is buying. Eric Wall is buying. Eric's already long. True story. Eric's already long, by the way. Eric. So think about this, okay? Weak hands, they have vomited out their positions. You saw it. I showed you the time and sales. A lot of big positions are out. People can't take it anymore. And most importantly, the community is still here. And people are going to be net joining, not leaving. How do I know this? I can feel it. And I can smell it. Okay, I can feel it. I can smell it. Why? I was waiting for a bit more confirmation to make a video about my postie. I needed to see something in the universe. And when I got a sniff that Gary Gensler, we can get to crypto later. When I got a whiff of that, I knew, okay, now we smell blood. They're in the corner, friends. They're in the corner. They're going to completely regret what they're doing right now. They are going to be so confused. And look, I feel sorry for them. You know why? Because it makes no sense. Because we are down 95%. There are every reason in the world out there for us to quit, call Richard and crypto a scam, and to give them all the power. We should be doing that, but we're not. Because all of us have peanut brains. Effectively, we're all gamblers. All right, we're down 95%. And we're saying, my gosh, if you dare to take away this last ticket I have, it's my last glimmer of hope, I will literally come for you next. That's exactly how everyone's reacting right now. They've put us in a corner. We're like, you know what? I'm not throwing away this ticket. I'm keeping it to the very end. And guess what? If we make it through this, friends, which we will, when we recover the day one sacrifice prices, I think we're going to be very surprised what happens to that little ticket. Might grow into a big ticket. Maybe, if we make it through. If you don't think it's going to happen, you are free. I tell you every video, sell and leave. Sell, 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 sell. Don't buy, sell. Do the opposite of buying, which is sell. Exit and leave. Okay? It's on you. If it goes down from here, it's on you. I tell you every episode. Me? I still think they're undervalued. I still look at the volume. I still look at the on-chain fundamentals. PulseChain did $67 million for the past 24 hours today. PulseChain is 1/10 of Solana's market cap. So 90% down from Solana. We did 67 million volume. Okay, we're doing 10 to 20 million on average without the big SEC dilemma. Let's go look at Solana. Solana, 14.5 million. How's that happen? Tell me how that happens. I'll tell you how that happens. Because the price is a liar. The price had to do what it had to do to get rid of the weak hands so we can continue to where it's destined to go. I don't know how high it's going to go. All I know is I'm long for the ride. Now, are you going to be friends? Answer me that. Confirm our friendship in the comment section. Like, subscribe, bell button all. Tell mum and dad we're still going to make them. We are not toilet paper hands. We are sweeping these lows. I'll catch you in the next one.